All right, good Monday morning, Valley, and welcome to a brand new week. Today on Valley por Vida, we're checking in with one McAllen ISD student who made the All-State Choir this year, her story and academic plans for after graduation. Plus, we're talking about all you can expect at the San Benito Cultural Heritage Museum when doors open again this year. All this plus so much more, so don't go anywhere. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, there's always a topic, theme, or celebration to honor, and according to the National Days calendar, today is no different. Let's go ahead and take a look at some right now. Monday, February the 8th marks National Boy Scouts Day, National Kite Flying Day, National Iowa Day, and National Clean Out Your Computer Day. This is your chance to perhaps donate to the Boy Scouts of America and support their mission. Try flying a kite out down on beautiful South Padre Island. Take a moment to admire the great state of Iowa and all it has to offer, and maybe even clean out old junk files from your computer so that it's clean and runs smoothly. Be sure to stick with us for more on the National Days calendar throughout the week. All right, well, the Mitty Foundation has been investing in the city of Brownsville with new and forthcoming enhancements to the Mitty Cultural District. These investments go toward nonprofit donations, supporting the Children's Museum expansion, landscaping near Dean Porter Park, outdoor concert venues, spaces for food trucks, farmers markets, and nutrition training. There's so much going on, and we caught up with Mitty Foundation President, the Breaking Bad actor himself, RJ Mitty, to learn more.
My name is RJ Mitty. I am president of the Roy Frank and Joan Mitty Foundation. Very excited to be talking to you today about a project we've been working on for about 5 years now, but really came to fruition in the last 3 years with the acquiring of Jackson Feed and all the way to a warehouse towards the freeway. And over the past year now, we've come up with plans and designs and development and partnerships with different communities, leaders here in Brownsville and all across the RGV. But today I'm talking to you about what you see behind me. As of right now, this is part of far side is Linear Park. If you look at the building behind me, that is the Fine Arts Museum. But right now, we are in the middle of a massive landscaping operation to revitalize kind of this chunk of land and make it conducive to the neighborhood, to the Buena Vista neighborhood, to all of Brownsville. But we're really excited to see how this grows and how this will continue to grow. We've been breaking ground. We have offices to my left that you can't see right now. You can see, but you can't see because they're off screen. But if you see the slab of concrete in that direction, we're hoping to be able to utilize that and turn that into kind of a venue, a music area where you can bring performers and bands. And as of right now, we have plans for 150 seats and 300 people standing area. As of COVID right now, you know, it's very hard to get into anything. It's very hard to go out and to be in public. So right now, I personally believe it's very important that we cultivate our parks, that we utilize our hike and bike trails, that we utilize our green spaces, and that we put ourselves into our environment in a safe manner. And you can't always do that at stores and restaurants and smaller venues, but you can do it in the open. And just with cautionary tales of wearing your mask and practicing social distancing, but at the same time, if we have the space to get out and to walk and to enjoy our environment, there's no harm in that. So we're hoping to really cultivate that here. We're in talks with the Children's Museum on their expansion program, which is actually behind this camera at the moment. Very excited about that. That's going to take a little bit longer than the project that we're doing here, as well as the gas station adjacent from this corner. We are in the middle of developing that as well, with the Historical Society and different local groups that we're vetting all of our projects through, and looking at food trucks and just places that people can congregate and bring food and go and have new things to try and do, and very excited for all of this.
RJ Mitty's grandparents are from Brownsville, and their family vowed to give back to our RGV community, a promise that established the Mitty Foundation in 1994 and has been making good on that for more than 2 decades. They've granted $5 million and counting in Brownsville alone. Now it's time to catch up with another Mitty Foundation member about other plans that our Rio Grande Valley community can look forward to. Here is Dylan E. Vander Jr. with more on enhancements for the city of Brownsville. Take a look.
Good morning. I am Dylan Vanderford. I am the Executive Director for Sombrero Festival Limited and the President for the Mitty Cultural District of Brownsville. And we're excited to announce all the fantastic things that are happening in this area of Brownsville. So we're sitting at one of the iconic gas stations of the downtown Brownsville area. It's actually one of the gas stations that was owned and operated by it's the first Hispanic owned and operated gas station in the area. And what the Mitty Foundation and the Mitty Cultural District together are looking to do is revamp the whole area. And in this particular location, make it into a food truck park, a small one, but we look to have about 4 food trucks and completely redo this gas station into an indoor venue so that, yes, we can have outdoor dining, but also indoor dining from the various food trucks that are presented. Well, the Mitty Foundation has purchased 2 vacant lots and are working to turn them into parking lots and parking venues for this area. One of the biggest complaints about this entire area is that we're short on parking. And so we're looking to turn them into paid parking areas. And for the first little while, they're going to be completely free to anybody who needs to use them. Eventually, it turns into a source of revenue for the Mitty Cultural District. And that's one of the big stumbling blocks for becoming a true destination cultural district for the state of Texas. And we're doing quite well in those regards. We are working so hard with the city of Brownsville and the Mitty Cultural District and the Mitty Foundation to really develop this into a huge venue for outdoor events. We're looking to bring in art, we're tying in SpaceX. This is going to be the destination of Brownsville. You are not going to be able to go to any other place in Texas and see all the different facets of life and culture and art in one place. From the zoo, to SpaceX, to any artistic thing that is going on in Brownsville, it's going to be headquartered right here. The best place to find out all the information is our Facebook page. We've got one for the Mitty Cultural District, we've got one for the Mitty Foundation, and the city of Brownsville shares all those things. Of course, our Chamber of Commerce is a great headquartered place to look at all of these things and be able to branch off in all those directions.
Areas which have benefited by renovations thus far include the surrounding area of Dean Porter Park, the Mitty Cultural District, the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art, the Brownsville Wellness Coalition, the Children's Museum of Brownsville, the Holiday Village, Costumes of the Americas, Valley Zoological Society, and so many others. If you'd like more information, feel free to visit mittyculturaldistrict.org or mittyfoundation.org. Well, there's so much going on in the Rio Grande Valley throughout the month of February, so it's now time to take a look at What's Up RGV. One event that you'll want to mark your calendars for has to do with the upcoming Valentine's Day holiday. It's your chance to sip and support for a cause. The South Texas Juvenile Diabetes Association will be hosting this event in McAllen on February the 12th. Their goal is to lend support for our RGV families of children living with diabetes. And the great thing is that it's a drive-by event, which means it's safe for you to drop on by and enjoy your community, some healthy snacks, and a live raffle, plus so much more. For details on this event, you can visit stja.org. And if you're all about fun with friends, then listen up, because the City of Mission will be hosting a virtual game night. Trivia, charades, and special drawings will be held all online so you and your family can get together with others in our community. You'll have the chance to answer trivia, connect with neighbors, and just have a good time. Be sure to get your tickets at the website on screen and online February the 15th from 7 to 10 in the evening so that you can join in the fun. And if you're looking for a more unique way to spend your time on the weekend, consider checking out a coin show. It's hosted by the Hidalgo Coin Club. This event will feature some of the world's most historic coins. You'll be able to buy, sell, trade, and enjoy a variety of paper money as well as collectibles. It's all happening at the McAllen Chamber of Commerce on February the 12th from 6 to 9 p.m., and we hope to see you there. What's Up RGV is your headquarters for all things Valley, and we'll keep bringing you the latest on what's going on in your neighborhood. Well, it's time now for a look at your local weather updates, but stay tuned because Valley por Vida will be back. And we're catching up with the Girl Scouts, updates on their delicious cookies, plus what the Scouts have got going on in 2021. That's all coming up.